This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, hi friends. So yesterday we were discussing on the concept of uh, IPv4 and how you can divide the big network into smaller chunks of network. So that is the task which we were doing, right? And today we are going to again continue, right? So this is a big network, guys. So big network in the sense. So let me draw a broader overview. So now this is a pictorial representation of a network. In any cloud we are going to build our network, isn't it? So imagine, and you can relate this to a building a house. So before building a house, what will you do? So you will purchase your own private plot or private site, right? With respect to your measurement, it can be 20, 30, 30, 40, 60, 40, depending upon your dream and budget, isn't it? And then once you get that piece of land, you are going to divide that into the smaller measurements, because you cannot simply build anything as a whole, right? So you need to structure the things. So similarly what we are going to do now, this is a bigger network, say, which is going to be the VPC with respect to AWS, right? But conceptually, in all the cloud providers, we are going to create a network. But with respect to AWS, it is VPC. But with respect to Azure, it is VNet, virtual network. Okay, but conceptually, in the backend, it is everything. It is one and the same. Now this is a network. So think that I have taken the address, yesterday's address. I'm going to take the same thing. So I'm going to copy here and I'm going to paste. So this means it is going to fetch me how many IP addresses? So it is going to fetch me 4096 IP addresses. Sorry, 4096. Now you can scatter the machine. So what I meant to divide the network in the sense, now these are the servers. So let me pick some server. Okay, now this is one server. This is one server. On a broader view, now this, let me pick this. Now you can start deploying the server like this, like this. There is no classification as such, right? There is no classification as such. So you can keep on building the like this. So you can right here. Okay. So like this. So what happens is it does not look good if if you fill all of your 4,000 resources in a single uh, what do you say, single isolated network. I mean, network is the same, but if you keep on deploying on the same big network, so it may feel as a whole, right? In the sense, it does not look nice. So the routing table also get confused. Okay, so I'll talk about more more on routing table in the coming lessons, but for now think that it will be very cumbersome if you scatter the things, so you will feel frustrated. So this is not a good approach. So dividing the network into smaller network means, so we are not going to scatter the server like this. So what we are going to do, we are not going to deploy like this as a whole. Okay, and but what we are going to do, we are going to first, before deploying the servers, we are going to what, create subnetworks, which I am going to do now. So I'm going to take this. So this is another network. So this is a smaller network. Then similarly, one more. So similarly, one more. Similarly, one more. You are dividing the big network into smaller networks. So that is called subnets. So how you divide this? So there is a simple logic to that. Okay. See, just remember the number which is after this forward slash, the greater the number, lesser the number of IP addresses. Please note this point. Okay. Now, if you just increase by, now this is our network. If you want to divide this into two equal networks, just increase the number by 1. Okay. Now, in that case, what will happen? So you will get two networks like this. A network number 1 and network number 2. Okay, so my first network will be this, but not 20, it will be 21. You getting the point? So now come back to the calculation. So if slash 21 means how many IP addresses? Again, start calculating. So 32 minus 21, which is equal to how much? 11, right? That means 2 to the power 11. So this will be equal to 2048. Okay, so this will be equal to 2048. You can calculate if you want. So let me open a calculator, or else we'll go to Google. It is more easy. So 32 minus 21, how much? 11. And then what is 2 to the power 11? It is 2048. Simple. Okay. Now, similarly, but if 21 means I am getting 2048, then what will be my range? So this you have to be very careful. Logically dividing is easy, but you should know the range of the IP addresses. So yesterday I calculated. So slash 21 means it will be from 0 to 10.0.0.0 to 10.0.0.255, 256. So 3 up to 7. So my address, so this network will have the range from 10.0.0.0 to 10.0.7.255. So this is your range. You're getting the point. Sorry, isn't it? So this is the range of that network. Clear? That means, so think in that a way that you are a land developer and you have taken one one small land, and you have decided to divide that into 100 sites, which is all equal to 30-40 sites. So once you allot 100 sites to stage 1, so you cannot you cannot allot the same number of sites. Say for example, in a layout there are 1000 sites, so first 500 you have allotted to stage 1. The same sites you cannot allot to the stage 2. So stage 1 will be from 1 to 500, and stage 2 will be from 501 to 1000, isn't it? So similarly, once you allot this to the network 1, so let me label here. So the name is net subnet 1. Okay, so subnetwork 1. Okay, so this is subnet 1. Okay, so the range. Then what will be my next subnet then? So your next subnet will be 10.0.8.0/21. You're getting the point. So this is your subnet number 2. That is network number 2. You're getting the idea. See, think as if you are dividing the network into two equal parts. So you will get this, right? And think in a way that once you have allotted these numbers, so again you cannot reuse it to the another network. So once decided, it's decided. You have to give like this. Okay. And now the range will be from 10.0.8.0 to 10 dot how much? To, to 15. 10 dot. So this is your range. You're getting the point. So this is called as subnetting. Okay. Of course, initially you have to practice 3 to 4 times, then you will get it very easily, right? And if you are feeling difficult, there are readily available websites which will help you to do this. Now, for example, yesterday I gave you one website, right? So CIDR.xyz. Now here I gave you so 10.0.0.0 slash 21. So I told, right? So 7.255. So same thing I have done here. 7.255. See? So that means in this big network, you have already given from 0 to 0.0 to 7.255. You already allocated to subnetwork 1. So you cannot give the same set of number or the range to the another subnetwork. So when you divide, you need to give the value after this. So that is the reason I have started from 10.0.8.0 slash 21. You're getting the point, right? So like this, you can also start with the smaller number. Okay. Now I'll give you one more example. Now this time I'm going to take another number series. So for example, let me take this and copy. Network is equal to VPC. This is VPC number 2 and the range is 192.168.0.0 slash same number 20. I'm going to take same 20. So this is my network. Or I'm going to take another 22 because mine is a startup. I'm happy with this smaller network. I don't need bigger networks. So I'm okay with slash 22. That means how many IP address? So write it in the bracket 32 minus 22, which is equal to number 10. That means 2 to the power 10, which means how many IP address? Yes. Can anyone tell me? 2 to the power 10? See, 2 power 12 is 4096 and 2 power 11 is 2048. So what is 2 power 10 then? So 2 power 10 is
1024.
1024. Yes. So 1024 IP address. Clear? So 1024. So this is your range of this network. Now you have only 1024 IP addresses. Now this IP addresses. Okay. Now let me again draw this network. So this is your network. Okay. So this is this. Yeah. So this is your network. Now in this Now in this network you can launch 1000 resources or 1000 servers, but we don't want to launch like I mean in the sense I don't want to dump the servers as is. I want to divide this in a logical way into smaller networks. So what will I do then? So I will again copy, or I will again divide it into smaller network like this. One network here and one network here. So this I'm going to name it as A, and this I'm now going to name it as B. You're getting the point? So I'm going to name it as A and B. So on what basis? Now they will tell you, see, now this is sometimes becomes tricky. Now they will say, okay, you are a cloud engineer or a DevOps engineer. Now tell me, client is asking to create a subnetwork in such a way that it should be capable of storing 100 servers each. Now 100 servers, okay, but you cannot design or divide a network into exact 100. No, it is not possible, because you should clearly say that the IPv4 follows a binary format and it should be near to the power of 2. For example, 2 to the power 5 is 32. So 2 power 6 is 64. 2 power 7 is 128. So if they need 100 servers, so the nearest value is 2 power 7. So you should tell them, okay, now the requirement is 100 servers. Okay, let us go this way. So requirement, okay, sorry, requirement, so 100 servers per subnet. Okay, so 2 power 7 equal to 128. So you will need to go with this value, because 2 power 6 is half of this 64. So I cannot go, because the requirement is 100. So you need to go with the 2 power 7. If my 2 power 7 is giving me 128, then what will be my CIDR value? So to calculate the CIDR value, do like this. So 2 power 7 equal to 32. Okay, you're getting the point? And you can cancel this, and the maximum is 2 per 32, right? The maximum address will be 2 per 32. So as on the both sides the power is same, you can I mean the base is same, you can cancel. Okay, and you will subtract with this 32 minus 7. So getting, or else let me come this way. So CIDR, so let me derive a formula. So CIDR is equal to 32 minus, CIDR is equal to 32 minus x. So take it as like this. Clear? Isn't, you're getting the point, right? So now, but so CIDR you have already calculated, which is 7 here. Okay, and so this means x is equal to 32 minus 7, which means what is the value? 25. So 25 is the CIDR. So 25 will be the slash 25. So that means, so let me write here. So 192.168.0.0 slash 25 will be the value of my first subnet, because the requirement is 100 servers only. So this value is this. So this means how much we'll get? 128. Okay. So 128. So let us calculate till when I will get 128. So let us calculate. So 192.168.0.0 to 192.168 to 127. Sorry, 0.127. So until here is your subnet A. You got it right? Because as per this 32 minus 25, that is again we'll get back the same thing, 5. So 7. So 2 to the power 7 is 128. So 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.0.127 we will complete this subnet. That is 128 address we will complete. Then my second subnet will be from 192.168 dot what 0.128 to 192.168.0.255. Okay, clear? So now you have created two subnets. So but still, what is your network? Your network is big. Your We have just finished how many? Only 128, and the requirement was to create two subnets. So which we have already created. So 128, 128, 256 we have already covered. But still another close to how many? 750 plus IP addresses are still there with you. So you can again keep on dividing, but you have to logic. You have to remember the logic. That means the subnet C will start from 192.168.1.0. Clear? So this is the logic you should apply. And you can see whenever you are facing issues, you can always refer to this website. So you can give here. So 192.168.0.0/25. So that's the reason I told no. So you will get it easily, but you don't need this website actually. If you follow along and if you practice, you will definitely calculate on your own. You don't need it. Okay, clear? So this is how you divide a network. Getting the point? Now if I will show you pictorially also. Let me. Okay. So this will help into organize. So this is now this, okay, not this one. Sorry, just a second. I'm trying to get. Yeah, this is one of the diagram. So as you can see here, See, now we have a very big network, right? And so bifurcation will help. So this is a sales department and this is a marketing department, and there will be one more IT department. So they will divide the bigger network into smaller chunks, and they will give it to the, see, they have taken the same example here. See, 192.168.1.x and 192.168.128. So they have taken the very simple example. I mean, my same example they have taken. So this is how you analyze. So to bifurcate department wise, so they have divided into, and they will, and we will also divide the network into subnetworks. So that is called subnets. So a network is VPC, and the next part which we divide the VPC into subnets. Okay, and remember, all subnets sometimes will be equal and sometimes will be unequal. Say for example, if the requirement initially to create the subnets which is capable of holding 100 servers, so you will create this value by this value. Because mine is a startup, now my requirement only is with this one, but I have still how many 1750 IP address. So I may create in such a way that it can hold 256 or 512 IP addresses. So like this you can divide. It's not mandatory that if you divide once, so everything should be like that. It's not like that. So you can create a subnets with the bigger values also. Okay. Now, clear guys? So this is the concept of subnets and networking and IPv4. Clear? Now, going forward from next class onwards. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how you can create a free tier AWS account. So from next, now this is the end of theory sessions. From the next class, that is from tomorrow, it will be real time. There won't be any like this kind of explanation. There will be only hands on from tomorrow. Okay. So whatever I have shown you, in a pictorial diagram, so these things we are going to create virtually in our own AWS accounts. Clear? So next criteria, next is how to create a AWS account, free tier account. So just go to google.com and just type AWS free tier account. Hit enter and it will take you to the, click on the first link and click on create a free account, and you have to see, initially it will be asking for the root user email, that is your Gmail ID. It will ask for your Gmail ID. Okay, give like Mithun at example.com.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, can you maximize to full screen so it is not visible from?
Just a second, maximize. So is it the same with everyone? Okay, let me
No, sir.
maximize.
It is visible to us.
Okay, I will. Yeah, is it okay now?
Yes. Okay, sir.
No.
Okay, so you have to give your Gmail ID. So for now, I am giving Mithun at example.com. Okay, and you can choose your account name, whatever you feel like. So I'm going to choose it as my name itself. So you have to verify the email address. So until and unless you don't verify it, it will not go ahead. You have to punch in the verification code. So once you punch in the verification code, it will ask for your what purpose you are going to use. Okay. So for example, I have already just a second. Now as you can see, I have given some dummy email ID, so that is the reason it will not come. So I have to change the email address. Okay, so for example, just a second. Okay, so for now I am going to use this. Okay, so this is a temporary email address because I want to show you guys how to create an account. So account name, again I'm going to within AWS DevOps, I'm going to choose, or I'm going to use Mithun Tech Training. Okay, and verify email address. So now I'll get a email. See, and you can verify like this. So I'm going to verify the code. Yes, it's you. Your email address has been verified. Now enter the password and remember your password. I think the password did not match. Okay, now it is correct. It is continue to step 1 of 5. Okay. Maybe it's not taking this email ID. So next step is I'm going to show here. Okay, so I'm going to share this PDF also with you. Okay, so now next after that, once you verify your email and everything, see same thing. Okay, confirming the password. So next is you will be asked to present your debit card or international credit card. Okay, it should be enabled with international transaction because they are going to debit 2 rupees from you. Okay, what they are going to do, they are going to debit 2 rupees just for a identity purpose. Okay, because they are giving you free tire, so nobody should misuse, right? So that is the reason they are going to ask your debit or credit card. Okay, then once you enter the those details and give your address, name, everything, and it will also ask for your PAN card, and once you enter the PAN card, your account will be activated within 24 hours. Okay, and once activated, you will get a console like something like this. So again you will have to log in using the credential like this. Okay, clear? And once you log in, you will be able to use the services. So anybody having doubts? So if anyone having a credit card handy, so I can help him, so we can create the account today, and I mean live it now itself. Anybody having debit card or credit card? Hello?
Can we create in phone, or do we require laptop only, sir?
You can create in phone. No issues. But I need to guide you, right? So you need to share your screen.
Okay. How to?
Any, yeah, you can try in phone also, no problem. And meanwhile, let me share this document. So in this document, right? So you need to go up to page number. Yes, this here. That's it. Okay. So until here you have to complete. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 pages you have to complete. Sign into your up to this step. Okay. So let me share until someone comes up with the debit or credit card, and I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to share with you. Yes, anybody? You can try in phone itself.
Sorry, is Visa card okay?
Yeah, Visa card okay.
Shall I share my screen?
Yeah, let me stop my sharing. Who is this? Kaveshri, right? So I'm
Yeah.
going to make
Yes.
present. Yes, you can share your screen now.
Yeah, I have shared, sir.
Yeah, so you can click on that link. I cannot see, only I am seeing. You have to go to the
To
browser.
Yeah, we are unable to minimize this, sir. It is a problem.
Okay, anybody else? Can you quickly connect through laptop?
Mm, 2 minutes, sir. I'll take my laptop.
Yeah.
Just return your.
And meanwhile, anybody else having doubts?
This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, go to Google and type AWS free tier account. Yeah, click on the first link. Yeah, and click on create a free tier account. Yes, give your Gmail ID, existing one. Yeah, open your Gmail where you have received your verification code. Okay, good. Then once verified, yes, give your strong root user password. Yes, now it's completed. You have to give your email ID, sorry, not email ID, and select personal use. Okay, on the top you see two checkbox, right? Yeah, select the second one, personal for your own projects. Give your full name, give your mobile number. That is very important for to get OTP and other related inquiries, and give your phone number. Change the this one country code to India. That is 91. Okay, address you can give Bangalore. That is enough, not mandatory. Okay, and pin code you can give any pin code. Give 56001. Hmm. Okay, check that last one. I have understood. Yeah, I have read and agreed to the terms. Yes, and go to the next. Yes. Now this is the important information. You have to give the credit or debit card number. Okay, you can stop the sharing, and once you have gone to the next stage, you can probably share the screen. You can stop sharing now before you enter the details.
ಇದು ಆಕಡೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಲ್ಲಿ come this side.
Sir, should we give PAN number?
Yeah, you can give, or you can say PAN is not available.
Okay.
So once you are done with the payment part, you can share the screen.
Okay. OTP.
One 152.
It is showing payment method cannot be verified.
Can you share the okay? Because that's what I told. No, so this card should be enabled with international transaction.
Okay.
So if you have opened your mobile application, I mean your banking mobile app, there you check transaction, internal transaction, it will be disabled. You just enable it for now, and you can disable it later once you complete the 2 rupees transaction, because they are going to debit 2 rupees now to validate your identity.
Yeah, they debited it, but this payment didn't approve method.
Is it done?
Just a moment, sir. I am trying with another card.
Okay. So once you enter the OTP, right, it will be successful. Which card is that? Visa card, huh?
Yes, sir. Visa card.
Did you check whether the international transaction is enabled?
Yeah, actually, we were doing in another laptop and it was successful. I'm just using the card. Just a minute.
Okay, okay.
627
Yes, now it is completed. Now,
Yes, sir.
yes. So now it will ask for your last. This is the final step. So you give your mobile number
India there.
where you'll get a OTP and you just verify. That's it.
DDF DQ ना वो DQ2 F5 2 what cafe cafe
Number it.
कोड बनते सब Then correctly. Continue.
So now you have to select the basic support plan, which is free. Okay, don't select the developer support or the business support. Otherwise, simply you will
Okay.
be billed. So just select the first one and complete sign up.
It's already selected.
Okay. So next,
Yes.
click on go to the AWS Management Console. Yes. Now you select for the role. You can select I am a student. My role is student or something. Select you can DevOps and submit. Okay. So now again you wait for. So this is the complete step how you can create a AWS free tier account. Get it? Okay, again, so you wait for until morning and then you can again sign into the console and you will be able to use all the services. Okay, so tomorrow so from tomorrow we are going to start the complete hands-on. So I would request everyone to be ready with their AWS accounts and don't log in with mobile phones or anything because you will not be able to follow. So and parallelly you can also practice. Okay. Right. So thank you guys. Any
Thank you,
doubt you
sir.
can ask me before we wind up.
No.
Okay, then I'm going to pause the recording.